The NFL playoffs are right around the corner, so it is that time for me to make my NFL playoff predictions. And as a certified ball knower myself, you should know that this bracket will be 100% correct, 100% perfect. So no worries. If you want to use this bracket against like a pool with your friends in it, do it because it's going to be 100% correct. Okay, for the first matchup, we got the 4-seeded Steelers against the 5-seeded Texans. It is favored for the Texans to win. They're favoring the Texans, and I'm going to take the Texans because Texans, one of the hottest teams in the league right now. I mean, they've won like so many games recently after getting off to that trash start, and after the Steelers barely even making it into the playoffs, I don't think that they're ready to beat this Texans team. Texans, they will be getting after Rodgers, so he better be ready. The young squad has it coming for him, so give me Texans in 5. Next up, Jaguars Bills. This game should be absolutely phenomenal. Like, I'm expecting this to potentially be the game of the playoffs, to be honest. Yeah, it is in Duval. Jags are projected to win barely, but they are still projected, and I'm going to take the Jags to win because Trevor Lawrence is playing like an absolute demon right now. He is outperforming Josh Allen. You know, I was sitting thinking, I think the Bills could go to the Super Bowl because they have Josh Allen, they have the playoff experience, they have all that, and there's no Lamar, no Patrick Mahomes in their way this year, so I feel like they have a really good path to the Super Bowl. It's just this Jags team is playing so well right now, and Trevor Lawrence is one of the main reasons why, because he's playing like an MVP caliber quarterback. So yeah, just give me the Jags. But I would not be surprised if the Bills do win this and go far in the playoffs. Next up, Patriots versus Chargers. And Patriots projected to win this one 54% to 45%, and I think that they will. Now, I don't know how to feel about this Patriots team. I like them. I don't really believe in them. Don't think they've really played anybody this year that was really that good besides the Bills, and they split with them, so there's that. I just don't know how Drake May, he's playing like an MVP right now, but I don't know how he's going to do in the playoffs. I'm sure he'll be fine, but just saying. This Chargers team is honestly kind of desperate to do something in the playoffs because they've been solid for a while, but they haven't done much. So Justin Herbert, Jim Harbaugh, they're going to be sending everything they can at them, but give me the Patriots to hold them off. First matchup in the NFC is the 4-seeded Panthers versus the 5-seeded Rams. This is actually hilarious that the Panthers are the lower seed and they're 8-9, and the Rams are 12-5, and they got to go on the road to Carolina, which I think Carolina will be rocking first playoff game in like 10 years for them. So that should be a lit experience. This matchup predictor has the Rams by 74%. So that's a little bit outrageous right there. But I think it's realistic. I mean, I think the Rams really shouldn't have a problem with these Panthers, even though the Panthers did beat them earlier in the season. Give me the Rams by 20. Now we got Eagles, Niners. This one is interesting. This will be a really good game, I think. Another really good game. I just gotta say, this playoffs should be immaculate. I feel like any team really has a chance, to be honest. But matchup predictor has Philadelphia by 56. That's kind of surprising right there. Low key feel like this game is a toss up. I'm gonna go with the Eagles, and I'm gonna go with the Eagles because it is in Philadelphia. You know, San Francisco, California team coming to the cold weather of Philadelphia. I think that gives the Eagles, a slight advantage. I literally think this game is a coin flip, but I'm going with the Eagles only because of the home field advantage. And to round out the first round of the NFC, we got Bears versus Packers. I'm going with Bears, and I'm not even thinking about it. Packers team has been banged up. They're playing their worst football of the season down the stretch, which is not a good sign. Bears, I don't think they're that playoff ready yet, even though they are the 2nd seed. I just don't think they're ready to go that far in the playoffs, but I think they will beat the Packers, as the Packers are looking kind of rough right now. So give me the Bears. Now in the AFC, we got Broncos, Texans. Two of the top defenses in the league facing off against each other. This one is tough, man. I expect this game to be really low scoring, of course, because they're the top defenses. So it really comes down to who I think can manage the game better between Bo Nix and CJ Stroud. Low key, I feel like they're like the exact same quarterback, if you want me to be honest. Broncos have just been doing it all season. Like I said, Texans have been on an absolute heater lately. Broncos just always somehow find a way to pull off games. So I'm going to take the Broncos here to advance to the AFC Championship. This next game would be so exciting if it happened in real life between the second-seeded Patriots and third-seeded Jags. Dude, I think this game would be an absolute shootout in Duval. I think this would be such a great game. I'm going to go with the Jags. I don't know how the Jags have been doing it, but they've been going absolutely crazy lately. Once again, to bring up Trevor Lawrence, he's just playing out of his mind. I know Drake May is too. Once again, another toss-up game. A lot of these games, I feel like, can be decided with a coin flip. This is another example. I'm just going to roll with the Jags on this one. I'm going to go with my gut feeling, and I'm going to go with the Jaguars. So heading back to the NFC, we got Seahawks versus Rams, NFC West showdown. Give me the Rams. Seahawks defense is really good. Rams offense is really good. It's just, in my head, I can't envision a Sam Darnold NFC Championship game. I can't. So I'm going with the Rams, going with an MVP candidate in Matt Stafford. And I think he's going to have the Rams keep rolling, and they're going to go to the NFC Championship. Now the other NFC divisional round game, it is between the Bears and the Eagles. Eagles. Not a doubt in my mind. Like I said, I just don't think the Bears are ready. I don't think they're ready for that playoff run. I just think the Eagles are going to keep, their offense is just going to keep pounding and pounding. I think their defense is going to frustrate Caleb Williams and the Bears. So give me the Eagles to go to the NFC Championship this year. AFC Championship pick, Jaguars, Broncos, best defense in the league, an absolutely rolling offense. If you would have told me that the Jags would be in this position for this year, at the start of the year, I would have called you insane. But here they are. Even though they made it this far, that's not good enough. Give me the Broncos to go to the Super Bowl. Game will be in the Broncos Stadium if this happens. It should be rocking there. I think the defense will frustrate Trevor Lawrence and the Jags. If this game did happen, I think it'd be super low scoring. Like, I'm thinking like a 10-13 Broncos win. But don't matter how they do it, as long as they do it. And Bo Nix is going to the Super Bowl. Now on the NFC side, NFC Championship, Rams, Eagles. Give me the Rams. I just think the Rams are the better team. Their offense is so good this year. Eagles offense struggling a little bit, but I think the Rams are just such a complete team. Offense is electric. Defense, they hold their own. They don't go above and beyond, but they don't break. So that leads us to my Super Bowl pick for this year's playoffs between the first seeded Broncos and the fifth seeded Rams. And I'm going with the Rams. I think the Rams will take it. Matthew Stafford gets another Super Bowl. His legacy skyrockets. This is no disrespect for the Broncos. This is just the beginning for that team, I think. Bo Nix and that defense, I think they'll only just get better. They should be back in the same exact situation next year. It's just, I like the Rams more here. And the game's in California. So that means the Rams are going to go into the 49ers home stadium and win a Super Bowl there. Alright, and those are my NFL playoff picks. Doesn't matter what you think, these are going to be 100% correct. As I said in the beginning, use these picks against your friends, because you'll just win so much money if you do this. Thank you guys for watching. I'm super excited for these playoffs to start. This should be an amazing playoffs. But thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I see you in the next. Peace.